Hello again. I thought I'd do a video on electrics in Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, the voltage is harmonised at 230 for single phase and 400 for three phase. This is delivered via a 4-wire system, as you can see here, or over here, 4 wires but bundled. That's called an ABC cable, which stands for aerial bundle cable, and is the usual way of supplying houses. Now each column is earthed. I'll show you. You don't know if you can see that. I'll get it in focus. There we go. That's a 2-metre galvanised earth electrode connected directly to the neutral, and it's done at every post. So there's no earth wire going back to the substation, just a neutral. I've installed a metal pole to bring my service in, and as such I've created a lightning conductor. So for one reason I've put an earth electrode in. Another reason is a further connection to the neutral. As we go inside, we terminate in fuses or circuit breakers. I've chosen fuses in this instance, and at this point there is another link between neutral and earth. Now in Europe, the standards used are either the French standard or the German standard for new installations, and Bulgaria uses the German standard. You can have a choice of new supply of single phase or three phase, and the options available are 5 kilowatts, up to 15 kilowatts or over 15 kilowatts. And three phase is generally better if you have machinery, as there is a 10 to 20% saving over single phase motors and compressors and such like. But you can have single phase, it's entirely up to you. It depends on what the application is really. As I say, I've taken three phase because it's easier to distribute the load, and also I'm going to use solar later on as well. On the older systems, and at a very few places in the UK, they use a system called TNC, which means combined neutral and earth, along the installation. Now if you look behind here, you probably can't see it, but there is a link between neutral and earth in that socket. This is obsolete now anyway, it's just I've just kept it there for a demonstration. But obviously we don't use that now because it has a number of disadvantages. One of them being that if there's a break in the neutral, you lose your earth conductor as well. And the other main disadvantage is you can't use RCDs or RCBOs. So the earth is carried separate throughout the installation. The majority of circuits are just 16 amp radial circuits which feed both lights and sockets in each room. There are some higher values like 25 amps for large cooking appliances and other such like as well. When you apply for a service, you have to supply your own cable to the property. Sometimes the electricity company will do this for you, but in this instance I had to supply my own. But yeah, this is the first part. I think I might make up another one with more detail in it.